Hello, hunters! Just Sheepkiller here, and welcome back to Pokemon Leaf Green version. In the last episode, we went through the SS Anne, and in this episode, we're going to be taking on the Vermilion City Gym, finally. And I didn't teach anyone cut, of course I didn't. Well, while I'm going to get someone cut, I can tell you guys what I did off screen. I didn't do any grinding, but I taught some of my Pokemon new moves. So I'll show that off while I'm here in the Pokemon Center. I guess I'll get Meowth. If I press B again, there we go. I'll get Meowth, just because. Curtis now has Dig, and Bolt now has Brick Break. And now we can... I didn't teach... Oh, can I stop kicking over and over? I didn't teach anyone cut. I just got someone who can learn it. Teach it to Meowth now. There we go. Oh, I thought you couldn't skip the HM one at first, but you can. There you go. Now Meowth has cut. He's going to be our cut slave for quite a while. Anyway, there we go. And now we can finally enter the gym. And what's Mr. Clyde going to tell us? Or gym guide, whatever his name is. Yo, Champ of the Macon. Lieutenant Surge has a nickname. People refer to him as the Lightning American, even though this isn't America. He's an expert on electric Pokemon. Flying and water-type Pokemon match poorly against the electric type. He says bird, but it's actually flying. I don't know why he says bird when there's no bird type or nothing like that. He wears paralysis, too. Lieutenant Surge is very cautious. He's locked himself in, so it won't be easy getting to him. Now, I have made sure to be wary of paralysis. I gave Curtis the Cherry Berry, which heals paralysis whenever he gets it. Now, normally this isn't a problem for Curtis, like he's not gonna get hit by Thunder Wave or anything, but Dig makes physical contact, so he can get paralyzed by Pokemon with static. So having the Cherry Berry is always nice. Anyway, I guess we're gonna battle all these trainers now. I'm pretty sure at first the only Pokemon we're gonna be skipping ahead from is Pikachu. This is no place for kids, not even if you're good. Well, we'll see how that is, Mr. Sailor with electric types. Yeah, it starts off with Pikachu, okay. Pikachu goes down. Unfortunately, I'm paralyzed, but I also have a Paralyze Heal on me. So that should be all good, and he has another Pikachu. Pikachu goes down, and Sailor's Wing is defeated. Wow, surprised me. Very surprising that I have a Paralyze Heal. Only one, unfortunately, but it should be good enough for now. I just gotta hope that our Bolt doesn't get paralyzed again. Not Bolt, we're not using Bolt in this gym. My King doesn't get paralyzed again. I'm a lightweight, but I'm good with electricity. That's why I joined this gym. Well, we'll see how good you really are when I wreck all your Pokemon. Voltorb. Okay, we're not skipping this one, Mr. Engineer Bailey. You don't get skipped out like the Sailor did. Because we haven't seen Voltorb in battle in this series before. Starting off with Sonic Boom, that move always does 20 damage. So not really too dangerous right now. Oh, I just gotta hope that Spark doesn't paralyze me, though. It probably will, knowing my luck. Oh, wow, it didn't. Normally I always get paralyzed by that move, but I guess our luck is not too terrible right now. Anyway, Voltorb goes down. And what's your next Pokemon? A Magnemite, one of my favorites. King can't do much against you. I think we'll switch into Volt and just hit him with Brick Break. It's the best we could do against it. I would use Curtis, but I'm kind of saving him for the leader. And please don't get paralyzed. They didn't make it to our electric types can't get paralyzed until Generation 6, X and Y. Those are the first games where electric types couldn't get paralyzed. All before then, electric types can indeed get paralyzed, and it's annoying to not have the luxury that newer players have. Engineer Bailey was defeated. Fried. No one got fried. The only Pokemon you actually shocked was my Pikachu. Anyway, we'll use King. We'll heal up King again. Because we're gonna use it for this last trainer battle. It should give him a nice level up as well. When I was in the army, Lieutenant Surge was my strict co. He was a hard taskmaster. Gentleman Tucker, Pikachu. Okay, getting a critical hit. That's what I like to see. King lowering up to level 26 is always good. And now we're gonna be using Curtis for the whole gym battle. Stop! You're very good, and you gave me a very good amount of money. Anyway, now we're going to be using Curtis against the gym leader. After we do all this stuff, there is a gym puzzle in here, and it's pretty frustrating. There's these electrical locks around here, and you have to find the switches to unlock them in these trash cans. Most of them are going to have only trash, but once you do find one... Oh, whenever I find it. Come on. Come on, I know there's only trash in my videos, but come on now. Here we go! Once you find a switch under the trash, turn it on. And the next lock is not randomized like that one is. It is adjacent to the one you just pressed. And I got the wrong one. So now you gotta look for the electrical lock again. Yeah, once you find one electrical lock, the next one's gonna be adjacent to it. But if you get it wrong, then you have to find the next one all over again, and it's not in the same place. You have to do your search all over again, and it can get pretty annoying pretty fast. Oh, we got one, and now we have 4 different places it could be. Oh, that's another annoying thing. You might accidentally click it again, and then, well, then you just messed yourself up there. Hey, we found another switch. Let's not press A again. We'll go for left again, and that was it. We finally opened both locks, and they're not going to get reset again. We can finally access the gym leader. Hey, kid, what do you think you're doing here? You won't live long in combat, not with your puny power. I'll tell you, kid. Electric Pokemon saved me during the war. They zapped my enemies into paralysis. The same as I'll do to you! What a shocking remark. And now we are battling the 3rd gym leader of the Kanto region. Leader Lieutenant Surge. 11 episodes in, we've just now got the 3rd gym. That shows how thorough I am with this game. And starting off with Voltorb. Normally I do skip redundant battles, but against gym leaders I don't think it's necessary. Anyway, I think we'll start off with a double kick here. I would use Dig, but I think we're fine to just go for double kick. And it doesn't... We would have ended at 2 turns either way, so it doesn't really matter in the end. Let's just get that Voltorb out of here. Man, if Voltorb does indeed have static, then I just got lucky there. Normally I always get paralyzed by that ability. And what do you got next? Show me. Pikachu. Okay, we get how you work. And it's level 18. That's weak compared to what we had now. And hey, I got the poison point on him. That's always good. Probably gonna get one shot by this rock tomb anyway, but that's still good. Yeah, you get one shot. That poison was just there for good measure. Anyways, last Pokemon is Raichu, level 24. So we are higher level than, even though I haven't really done grinding, besides in the very beginning of the game where it's always good to grind, but otherwise you never really need to grind after that until probably late game. But with the team we have right now, I haven't really had to do much grinding, if any at all, and we're still higher level than the gym leader strongest Pokemon here. And Raichu fainted. Didn't get hit by the static, so that's good. Now that's a shocker. You're the real deal, kid. Fine then, take the Thunder Badge. Looks like he's just as fond of electric punts as I am. The Thunder Badge cranks up your Pokemon's speed. It also lets Pokemon fly lightning quick anytime, kid. You're special, kid. Take this. TM34, that contains Shockwave. That is a 60 base power electric type move that never misses, which can be pretty handy if you're dealing with evasive Pokemon. But anyway, let's check out the TM, I guess. These two were the ones I knew could learn it. I don't know if I'm going to teach it to anyone though. I mean, it'd be pretty good on Bolt for the time being. He already has Thunderbolt, but if we're dealing with evasive Pokemon, Shockwave can be pretty useful. I guess we can get rid of Quick Attack, since that's not really useful anymore. I'll get rid of Quick Attack. I hate evasion spam, and we don't have to deal with it with Shockwave. Anyway, yeah, obviously the gym isn't all we're going to do today. Because if it was, then we'd be done already. Anyway, yeah, I guess we'll get Bolt up front now. Bolt's going to be very useful from here on out, I believe. Maybe he won't have much uses for a little bit, but generally speaking, he's gonna do really good. The electric types are really good in Generation 1. There's a lot of Pokemon that are weak to their attacks. Anyway, we're gonna head out this way to Route 11. We have 10 trainers here, and quite a bit of items, and one new encounter. So we have all that to discuss. And first item here, Awakening. We all know how that works by now, at least I hope. And let's battle you first, I guess. Win, lose, or draw. There are 3 outcomes, 3 in all. I'm trying to make some remark there, but I failed. Anyway, yeah, this is basically just a place where you can train up for the gym if you need to. But obviously, I was able to go through the gym just fine without this. But we can still get it now because levels are always nice. And even though Thunderbolt is stronger, it can be kind of overkill on some things, so I'll use Shockwave in those instances. And wow, get a nice critical. Another pointless critical. How many more times are we going to get that? Next is Horsey. Like always, like always, I got a pointless critical. And like always, I'm going to edit out redundant battles. There we go. Acha! Didn't go my way. Trainers are... I've said this before, but you want to battle every trainer, because they're good for getting good levels. Watch for live wires. And They're good for getting good levels, watch for live wires, and getting money. Even if you don't need the experience, fighting them for the money is always good. But yeah, it's always good to be high leveled in this game because the late game has some pretty big level jumps, so you want to be as high leveled as possible at all times, so that you don't have to backtrack to fight those trainers again in the late game. And hi, Magnemite. Okay, what you got next, Engineer Bernie? A Magneton. Normally Magnemite only evolves all the way to level 30. Yeah, this guy's Magneton's level 18. That's how you know he's hacking. Magneton's still pretty strong though. I mean, it took that brick break pretty well, even though it's only level 18. Even though it shouldn't be level 18. Anyway, a good old shockwave should finish you off. Let's see. Yep, it sure does. And no pointless criticals to boot. That's nice. And Bolt gets a level up from that. Nice. Level 27. Engineer Bernie was defeated. Whoa, you spark plug. And another trainer here. You ready to battle? While I'm battling him, I can discuss the new encounter in this place, I suppose. Are you gonna battle me? You just completely ignored me. Oh. Well, if this is the new encounter, I can explain it right now. It's not. Okay. Can I finally battle this person now? Thank you. I raised my Pokemon carefully. They should be ready by now. Oh, they're not ready for what you're about to face, Mr. Youngster Dave. Nidoran female. Male. Why do I get those symbols wrong? It's male. Oh, well, I'll be alright. At least you got paralyzed. I somehow didn't one-shot you, but you got paralyzed, so that's good. I don't want to make physical contact with you, because no, my luck, I'll get poisoned. Get out of here, Nidoran. And I guess I'll explain the new encounter now. There's one new encounter here, like I said, it's Drowsy. And hello, Nidorino. Haven't battled one of you, so I'll just use Thunderbolt. Yeah, the new encounter is Drowsy. It's a psychic type. We've seen it before. And its evolved form, Hypno, is pretty decent. I don't know how good its moveset is, but it's not a bad attacker. And in terms of special defense, it is rather good as well. Makes up my words there. Bye-bye, thank you, and goodbye. He didn't give me much money. But yeah, if you want a good psychic type, it is the best early game option besides Abra. If you want a good psychic type and you're unable to trade, then Drowsy might be the Pokemon for you. And hello, Bellsprout. Goodbye, Bellsprout. Oh yeah, that's it for the encounters this place. There's only one new encounter. And oddish, that's pretty odd. You guys didn't see it, but I got another pointless critical. Goodbye, Gamer Jesper. I had a chance. Maybe if my luck was total garbage, you could have won, but otherwise, you had no chance. I don't know what you're talking about. Anyway, I guess we'll take this berry away from Curtis, and we'll use it on Bolt. Actually, I could just go back and heal. Oh, never mind. We're battling this guy anyway. Let's go, but don't cheat. Youngster Eddie, you have an Ekans. We've seen you before. I'll meet you guys whenever I've gone back and healed. Back in Vermilion City, and this person wasn't here before. Let's talk to him. Oh, hello, Sheepcure. How are you doing? It's me, one of Professor Oak's aides. Did you meet the other aide? He had a package from Professor Oak for you, Sheepcure. He said he'd look for you around Route 2. If you're in the Route 2 area, please look for him. That gives us a little hint at what we need to do a bit later. Anyway, now we are back here on Route 11. Let's continue battling the trainers. I already battled you, and here we are. I just became a trainer, but I think I could win. If you're a new trainer, there's no way you're going to win against some random passing trainer. You have no idea what their strength is, youngster Dylan. Hello, Sandshrew. We've seen you before. Getting a critical that's not pointless for once. Actually, I think that happened once in this episode already, but you get the point. It doesn't happen too often. You get more pointless criticals than criticals we actually need. And I guess we're talking over this battle against Zubat. I could have edited it out, but I'm talking over it, so... Well, it's already gone. Doesn't matter now. Bolt grew level 28 from this. I mean, Zubat's not too pathetic to not give us the experience we need to get level 28. Youngster Dylan was defeated. My Pokemon couldn't win. Haven't they grown enough? No, you said you just started. Why would they have already grown enough to defeat some random passing trainer whose strength you don't know? All that talking aside, let's put King up front. We have used King today, but not as much as we've used everyone else. Actually, we used King quite a bit. Pretty sure I battled you already. Pretty sure we battled most of the trainers here already. And there's our next item, X-Defend. That is the last item that's out in the open, from what I know. Anyway, let's keep going through this route. Have we battled you already? No, we haven't. Okay, careful, I'm laying down some cables. Why are they laying cables over here? Why are they laying down live wires and cables over here? Like, this just seems like some random nature area. I don't really get it. My luck was so bad in that battle. I got paralyzed, couldn't move for a while, got hit a lot by Magnemite, and in the end, I got a pointless critical. That was electric, I agree. Okay, what do you have to say? I've never won before. That's too relatable, man. Okay, what do you got? Mr. Gambler Darian, a Growlithe. Okay, Growlithe finally goes down. Not as fast as I would have liked, but that's because we're using a grass type here. And hello, Vulpix. I don't think we've seen you before. Anyway, Growlithe and Vulpix are actually version exclusives. Vulpix is exclusive to Leaf Green, and Growlithe is exclusive to Fire Red. And you get them later on. Anyway, Vulpix just burned us. That's not nice. But did we at least get the Leech Seed off? Yes, we did. I wasn't paying attention, but we did get it off. Anyway, we're gonna stay in yellow health now because we're burned. I guess I'll poison him. Just for payback. And then I'll heal my burn, because I have burn heal. Finally time to use that burn heal. And lowering my defense isn't going to do nothing unless you use your normal attacks. Because I think Vulpix gets some normal attacks, I'm not sure though. Yeah, that burn is kind of annoying. I won't even be able to do much damage with Tackle, because that has my physical attack. Anyway, let's use our burn heal. Free up some space in our inventory, because inventory space is limited. And, wow, that's just fantastic. You can send out Curtis? Yeah, you are. How'd I know that? I'm too good at this. Well, I'm just glad it wasn't Bolt. Because Bolt's already at level 28. I don't want anyone to go beyond there until everyone gets there. I guess I'll just use Double Kick. Yeah, you do have a normal attack, but you're already poisoned, so no chance of Poison Floyd to activate. It only took one kick to take you out. Curtis is that strong. And at least King still gets some experience from that. I saw this coming. Not as much of a one-sided battle as you probably would have thought. Anyway, here's our hidden item for this route. Escape Rope. That's probably all the items in this route already. Wait, no, there's one more to the right. Wahaha, I've never lost. Yeah, so there's 4 items in this route. 3 exposed, 1 hidden. And we got all but that exposed one over there now. And hello, Voltorb, we've seen you before. Hello, Magnemite, we've seen you before too. Magnemite goes down, thankfully without any pointless criticals. And King grew to level 27. Nice. And Gamer Dirk was defeated. My first loss! That was really your first loss? You have 2 electric types. I guess you just got real lucky that no one with any ground types came along. Anyway, I think you're the last trainer. I believe so. I'm the best in my class. I train every morning. And we're just seeing the top dogs in this route for our final trainers, aren't we? Youngster Yasu, that's a weird name, but he has Rattata, a weird Pokemon. Another Rattata, and Eradicate. Youngster Yasu was defeated. Darn, my Pokemon need to be stronger. Man, the other people in your class must be pretty weak if you're the best and you only have Rattatas and Eradicate. And yeah, I believe that's all the trainers in this route. Doing pretty good for ourselves. And that other line he said was really well, I'm unlucky as always. I always point out how bad my luck is. And looks like he shares my pain. Anyway, let's go in this area because there's more to explore here. If you're aiming to reach Lavender Town, take Rock Tunnel. You can get to Rock Tunnel from Cerulean City. Don't you think it's hard to think up good names for Pokemon? Especially if you've caught a whole bunch? In Lavender Town, there's a man who rates Pokemon nicknames. He can even help you rename your Pokemon too. And let's try to go through this area. Route 11 again, now Route 12. This Pokemon is sprawled out in a deep and uncomfortable slumber. Why did I almost accidentally read uncomfortable slumber? What is wrong with me? Anyway, that is Snorlax. We've kinda seen him before. He's been mentioned as well. He's kind of blocking the path to Lavender Town, which is why we have to take Rock Tunnel. And anyway, what do you have to say? I'm looking for the Pokemon Nidorino. Want to trade for my Nidorino? This is a pointless in-game trade. It's basically the exact same in-game trade as the one we saw on Route 5, except with the evolved forms instead. I don't know why you'd want this, but I guess the nicknames might be more tolerable than the ones for the previous stages. I don't know. But it's not really useful. It doesn't really have a point. Anyway, let's see this. Let's see what the binoculars have to show. To get to Lavender Town from Cerulean City, Rock Tunnel appears to be a good route to take. In fact, it's the only good route to take. And this is a big Pokemon sleep on a road. This is looking north, but the Snorlax is to the east. So I don't know why it says the big Pokemon right there. Anyway, this guy. Hi, remember me? I'm Professor Oak's aides. If your Pokemon has complete data on 30 species, I'm supposed to give you a reward. Professor Oak entrusted me with the item finder for you. So, to keep pure, let me ask you. Have you gathered data on at least 30 kinds of Pokemon? I'm not sure, but I'll say yes anyway. Uh-oh, you caught only 23 kinds of Pokemon. You need 30 kinds if you want the item finder. So, yeah, looks like we have to come back here a little bit later. Once we've gathered complete data on 7 more Pokemon. That shouldn't take too long. Oh, that's a bike voucher. Okay, here you go. And we exchange the bike voucher for a bicycle. And this is basically a way to travel faster than running. We'll go ahead and register that. It says right here, a folding bicycle that allows faster movement than the running shoes. So if you thought the running shoes were good, just wait until you see the bicycle speed. Here we go. This is a lot faster than running. You can't use it everywhere. Much like running, you're not able to use this indoors. But there's no need for a run button here. You can just go fast, all you want. And your head bobbles around when you do this view. Okay, I healed up at the Pokemon Center, and now I actually have kept Abra in my party, because he is going to have a use at a later area. And we're going to go in here now. This is the Diglett's Cave. A cave that does lead to Route 2. We weren't able to access it before because of Cut. But now we're on the other side, and we will be able to completely go through thanks to Cut. Well, isn't this a surprise? Diglett dug this long tunnel. It goes right to Viridian City, they tell me. Yeah, that's basically what I explained. At the end of Diglett's Cave is a part of Route 2 we couldn't access before, but we'll be able to leave that area thanks to Cut, and access the rest of Route 2, and we'll be able to backtrack to Viridian City and Pewter City and everywhere else. And here is a new encounter in Diglett's Cave. Diglett. Pretty self-explanatory there. And there's another new encounter here that I'll be discussing as I try to catch Diglett. Magnitude 9. Magnitude is a move that has a random chance of hitting at a different base power. It can be either really good or really bad, depending on your luck. Or it can just be decent. And yeah, as for that other new encounter here. It is Diglett's evolved form, Dugtrio. No nickname for you. And yeah, it's his evolved form, Dugtrio. It has a 5% encounter rate. But there is a way to get around that. Diglett appears at pretty low levels. I'm pretty sure the highest it gets is level 22. But then Dugtrio is encountered as low as level 29. So if you have a Pokemon that's in between the maximum level for Diglett and the minimum level for Dugtrio, or in the same level range as Dugtrio, then you can find Dugtrio rather easily. And that's what we're going to do. Because I want to catch Dugtrio as well. No need to evolve a Diglett when you can catch a Dugtrio rather easily. And of course it's the 5% encounter rate. You'll still not get much from the repel. But eventually, here it is, Dugtrio, level 29. Yeah, this Dugtrio is stronger and can take hits a bit better. And it's a pretty good ground type. It's probably one of the better ones you can use. In fact, I'd probably recommend this one. There are some pretty decent ground types in Gen 1, but Dugtrio is one of the best. And it is the one I'd recommend. I'll just switch it into Abra. Abra can't attack, so never mind. I was going to switch into Abra so Abra could take the hit, and Diglett could possibly have a chance of getting a move in, but nope, Arena Trap prevents us from even switching. That is Diglett and Dugtrio's ability. You cannot switch out on them because of Arena Trap. Oh, first try. Dugtrio was caught. Not only is it level 29, but it's the 29th Pokemon to be filled into our Pokedex, believe it or not. So one more, and we'll be able to get that item finder from Professor Oak's aid. That is not the one the other aid was talking about, by the way. The one that he was talking about is beyond Diglett Tunnel, so let's head there now. Hopefully we don't run any more Dugtrios. Well, we might run into a bunch of Digletts now. Here we are at the end of Diglett's Tunnel. Diglett's Cave, I mean. Diglett's Tunnel's in Sun and Moon. I went inside Rock Tunnel, but it's pitch black and scary in there. If I can get a Pokemon to use Flash to light it up. Anyway, here we are on Route 2. This is the part that was blocked off from us before. Now that we have Cuts, we can leave this area and move on. Get back to Pewter City. There we go. That's our third use of Cut, I believe. And yeah, I'm gonna heal up at Pewter City here, and that's gonna be it for this episode. I feel like this is gonna be quite a long recording, so might as well end it here. And I'll see you guys in the next episode, where now that we have Cut, we're going to explore the things that were blocked off from us before. Because there have been quite, if I could talk, there have been quite a few things that have been blocked off from us before. And now that we have Cut and we were able to get back to this area, we can do all those things. We're going to do those next time on Pokemon Leaf Green version. I'll see you guys then. Happy hunting! I tried to drag it out there because it's still saving. Yeah, there we go. Goodbye.